welcome. We are about to get started doing some cornrow hunting, and we'll get started here in a few minutes. Alrighty. Alright, what's up, everybody? We are cornrow hunting. Wait for some more people to get in here. Let's zoom in on here. Hey, what's up, Graydon? Just to decide to do a last second nickel hunt for the evening. How you doing? Oh yeah, I haven't done a Sunday night for a while. I'm not sure how the viewership is going to do. So I'm going to play it by ear. I'm good, man. Keeping busy. Oh, look. First roll, we got a first hit in 1940. This one's a filly, so it's a pretty common one. But still, we got a first hit of the night. Yeah, so all the kids are in bed. I'm just chilling, drinking my coffee, going through rolls, trying to find the old shit like usual. You're moving again. Where you at now? I forgot. Where are you moving to? I'm sorry to hear that, man. I mean, have you been to Oklahoma? It can't be all that bad. Isn't it pretty flat out there? You know, honestly, I've only been to maybe 6 or 7 states. I've never been anywhere out that way or on the East Coast for that matter. So I honestly wouldn't know. Yeah, no, I get that, dude. My dad, I think I told you before. My dad was in Vietnam, and he used to tell me, travel all over the place. This was before I was born. And both my sisters were born on a military base in Germany. So yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button tonight. I'm trying to get at least 50 likes each stream. So hopefully we can find some more good stuff. Okay, gotcha. Well, man, I am sorry you have to move, but I guess that comes with the lifestyle, unfortunately. Yeah. Are you guys entering? We are coin roll hunting, looking for anything pre-1960. Looking for the old silver war nickels, which they made between 1942 and 45. Looking for the old buffalo nickels, anything older than that. Oh, that's pretty dang good, dude. That's a huge collection, though. 24 war nickels. I have slightly a little bit more than that, but I mean, that's huge. What was I think 3 weeks ago I had 3 or 4 buffalo nickels in a row. But no, that's bigger than what I've seen. I also have another future project. I might do it on my Thursday night stream. A guy, customer of mine at work, he knew I did this stuff. He brought an old piggy bank he's had since the 70s and 80s. He stopped putting stuff in there in about the early to mid 80s. So yeah, I'll be excited to like crack that open. I'm gonna probably go through some of them on Thursday night stream. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, guys. My goal is 50 likes tonight. Now, honestly, I've never found a V nickel or a shield nickel. You know what I found that I've looked. It really depends on the area. Um, for these little dumps that you seem to be happen, I think what makes sense to more rural areas would have bigger collection dumps. Um, but the more metropolitan, it's kind of 50-50, I would think. That's just my theory, at least. Dang, dude, that's old. I don't think I've gotten anything that old. I think the earliest thing I have found in a roll hunt, doing regular common rolls from the bank, was about, I think, 1910. I think that's the earliest thing I found. Oh, Nicodate? Yeah. I always try to be careful with Nicodate. All right. Microscope is on. Yeah. How's everybody else doing tonight? Yeah, I think I found that Thursday nights are the best night to stream. So at least that's been my experience the past like 4 times. Saturday nights are decent. Sunday nights, it's a bit of a toss up sometimes. So we'll see how tonight goes. Yeah, I mean it's a if I'm not mistaken, the nicodate is a ferric acid. So like, I mean it's an acid, so anything's gonna obviously hurt your skin. So yeah, I mean I have nicodate. I've done that to myself. It's just you should always gotta be careful. What's up, Army boys? So we are coin row hunting. We've got a whole box of nickels. We're looking for anything pre-1960. Anything worth some money. So like the Silver War nickels. Here, let me show you a brief quick here. Yeah, anything pre-1960, between 1942 and all the way to 1945. They were all made of 35% silver. And you can tell by the mint mark is above the Monticello building on the reverse, depending where it was minted. So we're looking for those because those are silver. We're looking for the older buffalo nickels, like these ones here. We're looking for all these, all of which you can find in circulation. So that is what we are doing tonight. And proofs. I haven't found a proof in a while. So for 1964 and before, that's for dimes and quarters and half dollars. Half dollars is an exception. Between 1965 to 1970 for half dollars, they made it out of 40% silver. But 64 and before for half dollars, quarters, and dimes was 90% silver. Nickels has always been made out of nickel except for between the years of 42 and 45, which they added 35% silver because they needed nickel and other materials for the war effort. So they substituted with that. Just like in 1943, the penny was made out of steel. Yeah, remember guys, hit the like button for me. The more you hit that, the more people will show out into the YouTube world. So hopefully we can get some more people watching. And we are actually, I believe last time I checked, we are about 60 subscribers away from hitting 2,500 subs. So we're doing pretty good. Nope, that's not one. Where did you hear that, Grady? Made it out of glass? You sure? Was it like a prototype they were testing out, I'm assuming? Probably read something about it. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm gonna live stream on Thursday also, so feel free to drop by. Well, see, that's odd because I've never heard that before. It had to be some kind of prototype thing, if it is indeed true. Well, that's an interesting one. I think someone just got a little fun with the angle grinder on this one. My guys, help me out. Hit that like button. The more likes I get, the more YouTube sends it out to other people to come watch. So let's get a bunch of people in here. Oh, we got another good hit. We got a 1940. And this one is a Philly also. So our 2 hits for the night, we've had 2 1940s. Yeah, freaking weird, dude. What do we got here? Nope. Nope. Alright, so how's everybody else doing? It's kind of quiet out there. Also, yeah, I tell everybody this stream, even though you guys have probably already heard me say it, look for the 2024s. Um, any 2024 from Philadelphia or Denver, they're worth about $45 on eBay right now. They are low mintage, so if you find them, keep them. Same with the 2009. So 2024 and 2009s, they're both lower mintage, but the 2024 is, of course, worth more on eBay. Just a singular coin. And don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Help me out. Bring more people in. Oh, we got another oldie here. 1949. Let's see if this is one of the semi-key dates. No, it is a regular Philadelphia 1949. Yeah, nothing too special about him. Yeah, but it is a find, so we're going to put on the board. No, thank you, Pra. We are good. We're not going to sell anything on this stream, so but if you want to stay and learn and hang out and watch and talk, that's fine. Oh, we have a low mintage. So, like I told you before, 2009 is a low mintage year. So we finally got a low mintage one, 2009 Denver. Let me see if it pulls up on my book really quick. Let's see if I can get some mintage numbers. Yeah. So 2009s are low mintage numbers. So this one, Denver, they only made 46 million of this. And previous years before and after, they made like 260 million. So yeah, these are low mintage ones. Haven't had a 2006 in a while. What's up, Pedro? Yeah, you know what? It's been like almost 2 months since I found a 2024. I found a 2025 last month. I haven't had very much luck with those. Ooh, look at the ender on that one. How much you want to bet? That is, I'm gonna guess that is a 40s. What do you guys think? Yeah, are the 2025s are those NIFCs? 'Cause I know the 2024s have had kind of low mintage numbers. I'm not sure. Let's see if I'm right about the ender here. Let's pull this out. Is it 40s like I thought? Yeah, that's what I thought. I can usually tell. 1947. And that one's a Denver. So I'm gonna scope this one really quick. So let's check out the 47D. All right, nothing too special about that one, but we got a hit. So let's see what else we can get in here. Oh, that's interesting. Alrighty. What's 1941? No, it's a 47. And we got a 60. Denver. I think the older ones I'm going to start scoping the mint marks, see if I can find any RPMs, because I haven't found a good RPM in a long time. Oh, yeah, you can generally tell if it's going to be like 40s or 50s. It's funny, in the late 80s had a strike similar to the 40s and 50s. So there's sometimes I get kind of confused by the 80s because there's like this one. This one's 83. It kind of has the look of the I'm not sure how they did their die stamps, but it had the kind of a look of an older one. That's why in the 80s I always get a little like reticent. Yeah, make sure you all, there's 33 people in here. Make sure you all hit that like button. I'm trying to get to at least 50 likes by the end of the stream tonight. The more you hit the like button, the more YouTube shows it to everybody in the world. And it'd be great to have more people in here just hanging out. The 2025. I would love to take a mint trip. I've never been to any mint. Um, the 2025 proof set. I got one when it was first released. Like I wanted to get it because especially since they're ditching the pennies. They're still. I bet you $100. They're still gonna obviously have the penny for the 2026 round because it's the semi-quincentennial, and obviously they can't have that without having a penny in it. So they'll probably have ones hanging around that they're going to release for the semi-quincentennial in 2026 because they're going to do obviously how in 1976 they're going to have they had like the German board quarter. They're going to do something similar to that again, and a lot of the coinage, what's on the coinage is going to change. Especially the half dollars are going to change. As far as I've found out or read, they're not going to have JFK on the half dollar. But that could just be temporary for the year, but I'm not sure. They haven't released anything. What's up, Charlene? On streaming, the rarest one, I should say the oldest one I have found, not rarest, but the oldest one I have found was this 1913D raised round. It's a Type 1. It's pretty uncommon to find one of these in circulation. But as far as older than that, I have plenty older in my collection. I have some coins from the 1700s. 1800s, but found while doing what I'm doing, I would say earliest is early 1900s is what I found. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, all mitts have, yeah, for sure have stopped for 2025, but since it is the special semi-quincentennial run, they're obviously going to reintroduce. Oh, that's some nice toning on there. Look at that one. That's some nice toning on that one. I mean, mess with that one later. Yeah, you are right. It could be from the West Point Mint. Yeah, we'll see. You never know. Guys, make sure you hit that like button, guys. I'm gonna be saying there once in a while. I want to reach that 50 like goal by the end of the stream tonight. I know it's late. Yeah, I mean, I can totally see him doing that too. Oh yeah, agreed. I wanted to tell you, last week, in case you didn't hear, last Tuesday, no, it was the week before. I had sent 4 coins in to get graded by NGC. They received it. So FedEx dropped it off last Tuesday. It was officially received into NGC system on Friday. So hopefully this week they'll take a peek at what I submitted. So that would be fun. What's up, Talon? We are coin roll hunting over here, looking for old good fun stuff. Anything pre-1960. The old silver war nickels, which they made between 42 and 45. Anything older than that, and the buffalo nickel is accepted. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm not sure if you're here that one stream where I found that 2005 bison with the major grease error. So I submitted that one. I submitted that grease error one. Let's see what else. I submitted my 1882 Morgan, the O over S. I want to get that one. I want to get that one graded and attributed. I also sent in, gosh, what was the other one? I had a 2021 Type 2 American Silver Eagle that I want to get graded because I don't have that one. I have it loose, but I like to have my Silver Eagles graded. It's just a thing. I sent in a 1979 D Susan B. Anthony that I pulled out from an original 1979 roll last month. So, and that thing is perfect as far as my eyes, because I was looking at the grades and mintages of those. And the highest one graded is at MS68, and it sold for like $1,500. And mine, I think, is about on. I've looked at it and studied the other one. I think mine's pretty on par with that one, so I want to get that one graded. Oh, that's pretty sweet, Talon. How much did that run? How much did you sell that one for? That's a pretty good chunk of change, man. Did you find that roll hunting? Did you find that just floating about? Oh, we got a 50s. 1953. And that's a Philly. 53 Philly. 50, 50, 50. Yeah. All right, going on the board. Nice, man. That is an excellent find. Did you get it graded or did you just sell it as raw? Oh, that's sweet, Graydon. You know what? I still have not gotten a. I don't have a Carson City in my collection. I really want one. See, the ones I want in my collection, I want a Carson City Morgan. I don't have one yet. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, no, I get that, Helen. That's pretty good price for raw, though. No, I've always wanted a Carson City Morgan. No, guys, look what I just found. 2025. That is my second 2025. Denver. Very cool. A second 2025 found. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I want a Carson City Morgan. I don't have any of the Flying Eagles. I want a Flying Eagle, even though I know they're not expensive. I just haven't got around to buying one. Of course, I want the 1909 SBDB, even if I have an extremely lower grade. Yeah, that's like a way above and beyond gift, dude. That is like a few $100 gift right there, if not more. I'm not sure if I don't think the 2025s, the 2024s are significant. I think you probably know that because they are lower mintage. 2025s, I haven't seen really much in my area. I'm not sure if they're a low mintage number yet. I haven't checked the mintage numbers, but that's only the second one I found. So I really don't know yet. Yep, that's about right. 450. I think I have a few 2024 Ds. I maybe have a dozen 2024s, but the last time I came across a 2024 is like 1 or 2 months ago. Yeah, no, I'm with you there, man. I have I actually have a few dozen 2024s. No, the $half. Yeah, everybody, make sure you hit the like button. We're trying to get the 50 likes tonight. Yeah, so great. So I sent this coin in, not this one exactly, of course, but the one. I'm not sure if you go back to one of my earlier streams where it was a grease error and all the lettering here was gone, completely gone up to here. And on the reverse, the same thing. It was halfway gone here, a little bit up here. It was a major grease error, so that's why I sent that one in. Yeah, that's way too much money for that, dude. Whole box. I mean, you gave me $300 over what you paid for the box, obviously. If you guys just entering, in case you're wondering, we are cornrow hunting, obviously. We are searching for anything pre-1960, looking for the old buffalo nickels, looking for the silver war nickels, which they made between 1942 and 45. Anything old, fun, and cool. Don't forget to hit the like button. We're trying to get to 50 likes tonight. That's pretty much my goal every stream. No, okay, yeah. If you, I mean, I wouldn't complain. I mean, you obviously sound like you did the right thing and asked why you would pay that much. So, I mean, the rest is on him. You know, also, I come to think of it, I don't have in my collection yet. I don't have a shield nickel. I don't know why I don't have a shield nickel. I have a freaking 2-cent piece, but I don't have a shield nickel. Yeah, you too, man. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Hopefully, I see you on Thursday night stream. Alrighty. Let's see what kind of goodies we got in here, guys. You guys remember, hit the like button. I'm trying to get to, I at least want to get to 50 likes every stream, because I hunt for at least an hour and a half to 2 hours every time. I'm very close to 2,500 subscribers. I think I am about 50 away. I haven't checked since I started streaming, but when I started streaming, I was about 60 away. So, oh yeah, that's right. You forget you're moving pretty quickly there. Oh, good luck on the move, my friend. Aw, dude. I don't envy you. Well, like I said, have a safe trip. Hopefully none of your shit gets lost on the way. There, guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I have a lot, at least I like to think, a lot of knowledge, what's going on, coin world, what to look for, etc. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. What is this old? What we got here? What we got here? Nope, just an 84 pretty worn. Make sure you tap that like button, guys. Every stream we try to get at least 50 likes every stream. I'm about, I would say, 50 subs away from 2,500 subs. So we're getting there close. We're doing pretty well. If you guys have any questions, I know a decent amount. Feel free to chime in. Bet you everybody's probably in bed chilling before they go to work tomorrow. $19.45 and MS. Let's see here, dude. So, just a quick guide. I like using this book. I mean, obviously, the prices go up and down so often, but when this book is made, it's just a general idea of the price. So just remember that. So these are probably just a general idea. So 1945 Philly. So let's go to 45 Philly. They made a bunch of them. So MS65, give or take around $20. I don't know how the market is right now. It could be up or down. If you found a double die reverse, obviously that's going to be worth more. But $20 for a generic one is probably where you're at. But I don't think the market's changed that much on those specifically, because they made so many of them. There are decent amount of good examples out there probably still. I have bought a few. Yeah. Thanks for chiming in. Thanks for coming to the stream. We've got a whole box of nickels we're going through. Yeah, I've used the PCGS one too. It is good. I think the NGC one's a lot less laggy, in my opinion. I prefer the NGC one a little bit more, but I do PCGS is great too. Oh shit. But yeah, so I'm excited because NGC officially received in their system my 4 coins I sent in to get graded. They officially received it in their system on Friday. So hopefully this week I'll have some updates. So yeah, if I get an update before Thursday, I'll be sure to tell you guys because I stream on Thursday also. Thursday night's actually a pretty big crowd. Last Thursday night we had an 11,000 in a little bit over 2 hours. We had 11,000 people come into the stream, which is pretty awesome. Um, yeah, I usually don't hunt on Sundays like I'm doing right now. I wanted to see how good the crowd was, and there's an okay amount of you guys. I mean, it's about what I expect for a Sunday. But for me, I think Thursday night's where it's at. And I think I'm just in the next couple days, I will have hit just 1,000 watch hours. I need a couple thousand more um, so I can get some of the goodies that YouTube throws out there. So almost there. You know, I think pretty good for just starting this about a year ago. Um, yeah, I think it's because of the summer months that more and more people are watching. So yeah, so if you guys are around Thursday night, come check it out. Yeah, help me get to 50 likes tonight, guys. It definitely helps out the stream, and it will tell the algorithm to bring more people in here. So the more likes, the better. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Hopefully we find some silver in this stream. We found silver last week. Actually, our box was actually full of silver. We had 3 silver war nickels in that one box, which is pretty dang good. $18.98 Indian head penny. Yeah, let me check my book, Billy. Give me a second. Well, the bicentennial quarter, there is a specific double die. I think it's on the Denver one, if I believe, that is that would increase the value significantly. So, Carl, we were looking for anything pre 1960. We were looking for the old silver wartime nickels. There, I'll show you an example. They made the silver nickels between 1942 and 45. No, sorry, that's the Buffalo Book. So we're looking for these bad boys. They'll have the mint mark above the Monticello building, and they were made out of 35% silver. I'm also missing these years in my book. Yeah, so, and that's pretty much what we're looking for. We're looking for the old Buffalo nickels. Anything cool, rare, and fun, you know? But yeah, the 1898 Indian. Let's take a look here really quick, bud. $18.98. All right, well, let's see. So in a low-end condition, they're saying for the 1894, you want to know. So mintage 49 million. So low grade G4 350, you know, obviously it goes up from there, but proof, unlikely you're gonna have a proof. But $80 max, maybe 100, but obviously condition is everything. But yeah, the bicentennial quarters definitely, it would be that double die. The double die obverse, I think it is, but I could be wrong. But I would do a quick Google search for that one. That is only the significant one I can think of off the top of my head for that year. Yeah. Make sure you guys help me out and hit that like button for me. We're trying to get up to 50 likes before I end the stream in about a half hour to 45 minutes. So that would be really, really sweet. Yeah. I mean, are you telling me that's what you have? Is that your proof, or what are you trying to do, man? Oh, no kidding. That that's pretty sweet, man. What's up, Ryan? So, just so everybody knows, we are coin roll hunting, looking for anything pre 1960. Obviously, we have some hits tonight. Looking for the old silver wartime nickels. We found 3 in our box last week. They are the wartime nickels are between 1942 and 45, and they are made of 35% silver. And looking for the old buffalo nickels, which we have found before also. That's pretty sweet, man. That's a heck of a find. Was it a regular roll of pennies, or is it one of those estate rolls you're gonna get on eBay? How's everybody else doing tonight? And don't forget to hit the like button, you guys. We're trying to get up to 50 likes tonight. I always try to get up to at least 50 likes by the end of the stream. Oh, dang, dude. That is a really nice hit. Right, well, like a month ago, a similar thing happened to me. I always ask for $50 or dollar coins whenever I go to the bank, and they just so happen to have the 2 original rolls from 1979 Denver for the Susan B. Anthony. So that was a pretty sweet find. I kept one of them. Oh, gotcha, man. No, that's great. I'm hoping we'll get a silver hit soon. I've had pretty good averages on these boxes, so hopefully it's coming up. Yeah, feel free to get the chat going, guys. Talk about whatever. Ask any question. I know it's late night and half of you are probably like half asleep right now. That's okay. Just make sure you do me a favor and hit the like button. I've been roll hunting maybe a couple years now. I started this YouTube channel just about a year ago, honestly. It was on a whim. I'm like, hey, I'm already doing this. Why not put it on camera? So I didn't start doing live streams until maybe 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago. And it's actually a lot easier to get views during live streams on certain days than it is just putting videos up. It takes a lot of time editing videos. So live streams are so much easier, and I can just take out excerpts from a live stream anyway. Yeah, but I've only been coin collecting maybe a few years. So something I saw just kind of gave me the bug to search. Yeah, man. How long have you been doing it? I'm assuming you do it, or at least coin collect, or some variation of. Oh, nice. So you've been at it a little bit. Yeah, I forgot what it was. Is when I spent more time. It was a few years ago. Now I came across this short. It's like, be on the lookout for this and this and this. It's like, oh shit. I know that could be worth that money. I'm like, and at first I was skeptical, so I Google searched out. I'm like, there might be something to it. So I mean, that's how I got into all this stuff, and just kind of just stuck. And my wife is like, "You're still looking at coins?" I'm like, I'm sorry. Come to bed. No, I'm busy. Oh, guys, this is our second 2025 Denver in this roll. I don't see very many 2025s yet. Um, yeah, I really don't see very many 2025s. I don't know if they're low mintage yet. I really don't know the numbers. I know 2024s are for sure. Yeah, I would assume so anyway. But that's only my second one I found this year. So um, I'm interested to see what the numbers are versus 2024. Yeah, exactly. So that one I just found will be my third I have found. I maybe have a dozen or more 2024s, but not many. Yeah, so I usually do late night streams. Start about 9:30 or 10. Obviously, when I have time, because that's about the time after I put the kids to bed. Um, Also, yeah, I found Thursday it's a good night to stream, so I do Thursday night streams. The weekend is always hit or miss whenever if I have time to or not. So I just happen to have a little bit of time tonight. So where are you and anybody else out there in the world right now? I'm in Southern California. Don't forget the like button, guys. Trying to get up to 50 likes tonight. We're almost halfway there. Yeah, not that far. Howdy, my friend. Gosh, I can't remember the last time I went to Nevada. It has to be like 7 years ago was the last time I went there. Brett, is Nevada an hour ahead, or are they on the same time clock as we are? I can never remember. Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I thought. But Arizona is always the weird one. So always there's like half the year portion where Arizona is like an hour and ahead or whatever. So I know that because my sister lives out there. I'm like, I don't know what time it is over there, and I always forget. Oh, gotcha. So you're out there a bit. See, the only places I've been in Nevada are obviously I've been to Vegas a few times. Been to Henderson. Um, Gosh, I can't remember where else, but it's very, very few places down there. Ooh, we got another oldie, guys. 1948. What else we got here? And oh, we got San Francisco. 48 San Fran. That is actually a lower mintage. That it might be a semi key. Oh, nope. Am I looking at the wrong one? Nope, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I was looking at the 49 on my cheat sheet. But 49S, that's a good one. 48S, I keep messing up. Gosh, my eyes are killing me. Yeah, 48. 1948. And that's an S. 48S. Let's look at the book so I'm not losing my crap. Okay, 48S. Yeah, it is a lower semi-key 48S, 11.3 million minted. Very cool. So we got a keeper. What's up, Mary? What's going on? It's a very quiet night here tonight, Mary. There's about 20 people here, but only a couple people talking. And I'm just doing what I do. Yeah, we had some good numbers on our Thursday night stream. Thursday night seems to be a good time to go. We had like last Thursday we had when I ended the stream, my synopsis said we had 11,000 people tune in by the end of the night. It was about midnight when we stopped. So yeah, I wanted to test out tonight because I don't do Sunday nights too often. No, I mean it's about average stream. I just wish more people would come in and hang out and talk. I do too, you know? It's nice and quiet. You're sitting and chilling, probably still chilling in bed. You're like on that halfway zone between sleep and wanting to stay awake for a bit. What do you think, guys? Old or not? I'm guessing 70s on that one. Could be 50s, 60s, but I don't think it's any older than that. Yeah, let's take a look. Am I wrong? Yep. 81. Do you stream at all, Ryan? Do you have a channel? Oh, no kidding. Very cool, man. So you opened, is it an online presence or is it a brick and mortar a physical coin shop? Oh, we got another older one, guys. 1940. This is our like third 1940 tonight. Another Philly. Our third 1940 Philly. Guys, make sure everybody in here, make sure you hit that like button. We're trying to get up to at least 50 likes tonight before the end of the stream. Oh yeah, dude. I don't know how the brick and mortar coin shops survive unless they've been doing it for like a family business for years. Yeah, no, I have an eBay store. I just got an email from them like a month ago saying you're a top seller and got that all status stuff. And I just sell random crap on there, extra stuff I don't want, or stuff that, um, yeah, most of the stuff I don't want. And I sell brand new 2024s and 2025 dimes and stuff. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've been on eBay maybe a few years. Yep. Selling random stuff. Like, I don't have much of an online presence. It's just, there's been a while. Like last year, I did a lot of sales on the 2024 dimes. I come across a roll, obviously a brand new roll doing roll hunts, and then let's see how these do. And for a while, the rolls were selling for like hotcakes for a bit. And I also individualized them out, and those are selling pretty well last year. This month has taken a significant drop. I don't know why, but because I have 2024s and 2025 dimes up there. Also, I had a few of my ultra breaks. I put a few up there that I didn't want. Oh, I know. I've always liked the feel of the coin. Yeah, my hands are freaking mess. You should see them when I work too, because I work in water treatment. So at the end of the day, my hands are a mess anyway. I actually have gloves right next to me, so I debated whether or not to put them on or not. I'm like that with a lot of things too. Like I used to play baseball a little bit, and obviously like 80%, 70% of the people like wearing baseball gloves. I don't. I'm just one of those people. There was you just gotta be careful. I mean, you go into it knowing that there's a good chance you will get skunked, but just know that the value of those is at least, I would say, 80 to $100 a minimum of any coin that they put out there in those packs. Even though like half of them are sell for over, the purchase price is over about $200, half like 3/4 of the time. So you're obviously gonna lose money. We got another low mintage 2009. This is our second lower mintage 2009 tonight. But yeah, the last one I did, I ended up getting I got a gold rush label. So the gold label is, just because you have the label, automatically, oh, this one's going to be worth more because, they didn't make very many in this special label, even though it's the same freaking coin. So, I mean, obviously there's going to be people who buy into that, even though you're just getting a coin with a special label, whatever. But, I made money off of it. I only sell what I know I'm going to make off of. Yeah, the last one I got was the 2025 gold label. Um, it was the Australian one, the wing eagle. I forgot what bird it was. Biggest hit ever? Are we talking the ultra big packs? I've only done like maybe 3 or 4 ultra big packs. But or are we talking coin hunting or just general finding? Because I've had some really good hits on just buying collections. Like really good ones. Coin hunting, I would say I find at least a silver nickel or two. What's up, Evelyn? What's going on? Let me show you. So the oldest one I found, at least with honey nickels, is this one here, the 1913D raised ground type 1. So these ones are type 1 because they have the raised ground. But obviously the mint realized that wasn't going to fly because everything gets worn off after a while, and then they changed that after 1913. Well, midway between 1913 and changed it to type 2, where the ground is in recess. But I found that one, which was pretty cool. I've obviously found older ones, but I think that was kind of really one of the coolest ones I found. I haven't found any V nickels yet, but I know a lot of people have doing honey nickels. For pennies, I found. Let's see. I think I found 1910 and 1909 just doing rule hunts. Not the expensive one, of course. $50. I found the 64s. I found a lot of the 40 percenters. You mean error hits? Like error coins? Mint errors? So I about 3 weeks ago, I would say maybe 3 weeks to a month ago. Let's see if I come across one. Let's see if I find one in this pile. It was a 2005. And actually, I sent it to get graded too, so I'm still waiting. The NGC just received it officially in their system on Friday. I'll just for sake of just showing you, I got a 2005. It was a major grease error, so all the lettering was missing around the side, even half of this, and also on the reverse, half the lettering was missing down here and up here. It was a major grease error, so I really wanted to get that one done. Yeah, that was a major hit I got a few weeks ago, so it was a pretty good one. But yeah, I'm also waiting on a few more coins I sent out to get graded too. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Because I'm gonna stream again on Thursday, so we'll see if I get any information back from NGC and I can share with you guys. Remember, guys, we're trying to hit 50 likes tonight. I try to do that every stream. We're almost halfway there. So if you guys can hit the like button, it'll help me out. Hey, Dixieland. You know, honestly, I had never heard that one. Thanks for the little pro tip there. I hunt dimes like maybe once a month, so that's actually a good thing to know there. I'm gonna have to search some of my stuff. I had no idea. I also don't do dimes that much because they are very hit or miss with me. And thanks for staying up late and hanging out. So yeah, this is what I was talking about, guys. Um, I sent a coin just like this same year to get graded by NGC. Um, no 96W, huh? That's tough. Yeah, that I mean, a lot of people search for that one. I think what was it, Digging Dave? Was it Digging Dave that found one? I think I saw his post. That was like a week or two ago. But no, I sent a grease error in. All the lettering around here is missing. This is the same year, same coin, I think. All the lettering was missing around here. Same over here. And the one I found was actually the bison one, not this one on the reverse, but half of it is missing down here. So that one's at NGC right now. So we'll see how. Obviously I'll get the attribution for that. But I just thought it was a cool error I wanted to get graded. Yeah, with all the obverse letterings is missing, it's like heck yeah, why wouldn't I get that one graded? It's not often. So yeah, this is the one I found. So the bottom half was missing down here, and all of this was missing, and it was about this kind of shape, maybe a little bit, maybe AU quality shape. But for grease errors, I mean, obviously, I think they would grade that a little differently because you'd have the splotching. It depends what kind of grease error. I know there's different types of grease errors. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button, guys. We're trying to get to at least 50 likes before the end of the stream. I at least try to get that before I stop the stream. We'll probably, what time is it right now? It's midnight here. We'll probably go for another 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah. Well, that's a nice and shiny one there. Look at that, guys. Oh, that's a very cool find, man. All right. Quick little coffee break. 1 second. All right, got a coffee. Yeah, Dave. You know, I get it. I'm in Southern California, and my credit union is actually lucky enough to have coin stars. And so once I'm just done, I have all my coins in a bag, and I just dump it at the coin stars. So I'm pretty lucky in that way. I don't have to pay any fees at my credit union. So I would hate having to re-roll like some of you guys. Now what I do, when I'm done, I just dump it in a bag, and the next day or two, I just dump it at the coin store in my bank, start the process again, and just get another box of nickels. Oh no, dude. Okay. Yeah, so on Thursday night stream, I think we might start a little project. Um, one of my customers at work, he knew this is kind of what I do sometimes, and so he brought me his um, old piggy bank that he stopped putting stuff in the 1980s, and he said he started putting stuff in there for like 20, 30 years. So there's no telling kind of what kind of old weird stuff is in there. And so maybe I'll do that on my Thursday night stream. I I think it's like 80% pennies in there. But even then, we'll see what kind of varieties we get. Um, so yeah, we may do that on my Thursday night stream. Nice, man. See, I always look for the 1992 close AM. The only one of that sort of variety that I found for the pennies was the was the 2000 white AM. So yeah, that's the only one of those type of varieties that I found. I stopped doing penny hunts like maybe a few months ago because I just kind of got tired of doing all of them all the time. Kind of got a little tedious. I enjoy doing nickels now. Yeah, and I had a thought last night about the whole getting rid of the penny thing. Obviously, zinc is expensive. I mean, we've all seen the numbers. But what about bringing back the steel cent? Obviously, Canada makes some of their currency out of steel. Steel's more expensive, more cheaper. It's actually cheaper than zinc. Why not just bring back the steel cent for fun? Oh, that's nice. I always look for that one too. I have yet to find one of those. Yeah, and last week I also gave some thought to doing penny hunts again, but I just I don't know. I enjoy nickels too much. But no, I always check my pocket change too. What's up, Inman Steak? Good to see you. Nice. Actually, I do not own. I don't own any gold. I own lots of silver, but I don't own any gold. When you have 4 kids, there's where your money goes. So gold will come my way eventually, but right now, my kids get my money. Nice, David. I don't know if you're here when I was talking earlier. I've got like 4 coins at NGC right now. So hopefully I can hear some word this coming week. Nice, man. That's one thing I would love to do. I would love to pan for gold. I think actually I take it back. I have 1 grain of gold from one of those silly companies. I have 1 gold back also. I have 1 grain of gold and 1 gold back. That is the extent of my gold. Yeah. The only way I have to get into the more expensive gold is, obviously my finances would have to change because, when you're married and have 4 kids, I mean, there's your money. Like I treat myself to a few silver coins every month. When I know I have a little extra in the paycheck, because I know I'm gonna get a Morgan. I'm gonna get a peace dollar. Like um, last week, I got myself an 1886, MS condition Morgan, and I also got 1921 high relief peace dollar. I didn't have any of those, so I just went ahead and got them because I got them for a decent price on eBay. All right, guys, this is gonna be our last roll of the evening. It is getting late over here. No, I bet, my friend. Yeah, I love peace dollars. I love Morgans. Actually, that's one of the ones that I have a Morgan at NGC right now, being graded. It has the O over S VAM. So, and I wanted to attribute that. I mean, it's an AU quality, mid AU, I would say. So we'll see what they. Oh, guys! We got a buffalo. 19th, good readable date too. And it's the red paint looks like it could be might have been a house coin at one time. I don't see a mint mark. Yeah, my favorite too. I see all the legs. Well, was it the 37? I mean, help me out, guys. Was it? I can't remember. Was it the 37 where I'm looking for half a leg or whatever? Can't remember. Or is it 36? 30. It's a 37D, not the 37. Okay, the 37D is a three-legged variety. Very cool. I knew I'd find something. I'm glad it was the last roll I decided to stop on, too. I kind of halfway want to go to the next roll, though. So, decent shape. Alright, I'll do one more roll. Let's kind of breeze through this really quick here. Guys, make sure to like the stream. I at least try to get up to 50 likes, or at least close, or at least half. Every stream, I always try to get to at least 50. No, it's cool, dude. It's cool. Yeah, I'm the same way. When I find something cool, I kind of want to keep going. Appreciate that. I'm actually really close to 2,500 subs too. So when I started, I had like 2446. So I don't know where I'm at right now, but so my streams have been decent lately. Like Thursday, I always try to stream on Thursday night. I had a really good one. I had about 11,000 people, which I was like, holy crap. But yeah, I'll be streaming again on Thursday if you guys want to come on by and hang out. Understood. Watching the search is fun sometimes. I agree. Any silvery edge? I always look for the silvery edgy ones. You know what I mean? Yeah. Silver dimes is always very hit or miss for me. Like the best dime box I ever got, I had like 4 silvers in them. Oh, we got another find, guys. We got a 1941, and that is a normal Philly. 41 Philly on the board. Nice, Dixie. But yeah, no, like I was saying, the dime box I had. Oh, another find. 19. Is that a? No, that's a 53. 53. 53S. Let's check that out. That might be a better date. Let's take a look. 53S. I mean, it's almost the same IQ as a 19 million. So 53S. It's a better date. No, I do not have Discord. Actually, I did have Discord for microphone purposes when I was playing. I used to play PUBG a lot on PC, but I haven't played computer games in a while. No, anyway, back to what I was saying about dimes. The best dime I have found in a box was a 1936 Mercury dime. Agreed, Mint. Oh, same here. Um, yeah, I've been obsessed with buying silver coins, especially since I got gosh, I think it mostly when I started buying the silver dollars like the Morgans and the peace dollars right after I got a really good collection for extremely cheap. That actually my boss paid for because so one of the guys was like, "Oh, I'm was trying to help out a friend. I'm unloading this. I'm trying to sell this box for him. Anybody want to buy it?" And my boss was like, "Here, sure. I'll buy it for Rob." And see what happens. So I think my boss spent $250. There was like 10 Morgans in there, and there was a bunch of quarters, or a bunch of old shit. There was like a 1790s German coin. I'm like, holy shit, all this for $250? And he's like, don't worry about it. So that was like that kind of started my whole deal with buying more Morgans, buying peace dollars because I do enjoy what. But anyway, guys, so we got a lot of 40s and mostly 40s hits. We got two 2025s. Um, and I'm glad we got this one before we stopped. Yeah, yeah. My here, let me drop the link for you if you want to donate. I'm not opposed. Definitely helps me out. So give me 1 second. Actually, the donate is on my information stream. So yeah, you can donate now or whatever. Obviously you don't have to. I never make people donate. I mean, it's silly, but um, Cash App, no. I do not have Cash App. I have Zelle and I have PayPal. I mean, those are the only two things I have. Well, that if you go hit that link, it'll link to my PayPal. And my PayPal account. Also, if you go to my main page, it has both links. The Streamlabs link I just put up there links. You know, if you hit the information bar on the stream right now, it'll give you the link. And also my main page, my main homepage for my YouTube channel, it's on there too. You just kind of copy and paste. Same with the PayPal link is on my main page too. Again, you don't have to. I appreciate it. I appreciate the thought. But yeah, so I'm very happy I got this one, guys. 1937. Very, very cool. All right, guys. No, yeah. If you, I'll stay on. I'll stay on for a little bit, man. And I'll show you. Yeah, I'm glad you chimed in too, Ryan. Hey, Circle of Life, what's going on? I'll stay on for a few minutes. No, I mean, if you do, I copy that Streamlabs into paper. Well, if you do that Streamlabs, it's linked to my PayPal. But on my main page, if you go to my main page, um, my main home screen, I had one of the two links I have up there is a direct PayPal link. Let me see here, my friend. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can copy and paste the link. I have it here somewhere. Yeah, my main page has a. Let's see. I have a TeePublic link and I have a PayPal link. And my name will come up as Robert Baker if you hit the one. And it says my YouTube channel name. So but in the meantime, let me show you guys something. Hold on. My next stream is on Thursday. So actually, I got this actually for a free giveaway. I want to show you guys this 18850 MS63. So this was a pretty good hit for me. What's up, Captain Foreign? Yeah, that's pretty nice. Like the one I just got. So this is the one I just got in this stream. I found in the network. I mean, and that can it depends on everything. Depends on condition, my friend. So without taking a look, it's hard to say. But in good condition, I'd imagine maybe 10, $20. Really good condition. As a condition as that one sits, probably no more than a quarter. Thanks, Mid State. I'm sure I'll be getting a notification. Yeah. Yeah. So I got this as a giveaway. It was a pretty cool little giveaway. But me like yeah, I'd keep him. I would keep him, man. It's not every day you come across those. Oh, I appreciate Min State. You didn't have to do that, but I, of course, appreciate it. So, let's see here. Okay, yeah, I got the notification that the donation was received. I appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, no kidding, Dixieland. Yeah, like, and every once in a while, I always ask the bank, do you have any large dollar coins? It's like thinking that someone will drop off a Morgan or two. You never know. But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you again, Mint State. You didn't have to do that, but it's much appreciated. Um, I'll be streaming again on Thursday. We're gonna finish the rest of these nickels up, and I might be doing some pennies, so we'll see what happens. But thank you guys for coming in, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again, Mint State.